Hello, and welcome to the AWS Bootcamp, Networking and Security Best Practices on AWS
by Pact Publishing.
So my name is James Cross. I'm a certified AWS Solutions Architect, and I've got over 3 years of experience both architecting and implementing solutions on AWS. And my speciality really is both serverless web services and big data applications, particularly on the AWS cloud. So let's take a look at what we're going to learn in this course. So firstly, we're going to take a look at IAM, starting with what it is, a definition of IAM, and what it can be used to achieve, before moving on to look at the components of IAM, an IAM hands-on session, as well as IAM roles and how we can use them, before summarizing everything that we've covered. Next, we're going to look at a more advanced topic, VPCs, or Virtual Private Clouds. We'll begin with an introduction to VPCs and gain an understanding of the fundamentals of Virtual Private Clouds before looking at how we can actually build our own custom VPC on the AWS platform. Next, we'll take a look at some of the components of VPCs on the AWS platform, particularly with a focus on NATs, Network Access Control Lists, and Bastion hosts. Finally, we're going to move on to VPC flow logs and more advanced topics including VPC peering, as well as looking at how we can actually clean up the VPC once we've created it. And finally, we're going to look at how we can integrate our VPC with an on-premise network. The target audience for this course are predominantly application developers and architects interested in securing applications that are running on the AWS cloud. We're also targeting system administrators that are interested in supporting the security of applications on AWS, as well as any other IT professional with an interest in cloud security and networking best practices. In terms of prerequisites, it's really going to help you if you're confident in a high-level programming language, something like Java, Python, or JavaScript. You'll also need a Mac, Windows, or Linux computer with admin or root permissions. You'll need access to an AWS free tier account. You're going to need network access over the public internet on ports 22, which is for SSH, 80, which is for normal web traffic, and 443, which is for SSL. And it's really going to help you if you have some other experience of cloud computing in the past, even if you've just played with AWS or Azure or Google Compute or any of these platforms. Having a good understanding or a basic understanding of cloud computing will really help you. Lastly, course goals. We want to understand how to perform identity and access management on the AWS platform. We want to learn how to leverage roles to increase security and reduce our reliance on secret keys and passwords. We want to learn how to create secure virtual private clouds and partition them for both private and public services. And finally, we want to gain an understanding of some of the networking services that are available to us on AWS.